I've been waiting for the update notes for the November 9th update for Undecember. Maybe you're too lazy to read the update, or maybe you just want to hang out with me as I go through the notes for the first time on video. Watch the video to find out what's coming in Undecember. Hello, this is Idodmg, and welcome back to the channel. I'm super pumped to go through these update notes with you for my first time. I did watch the update trailer that they posted a few days ago, and I've been suspiciously awaiting these update notes, and I'm excited to see what's all involved. We know they're going to be adding a new boss that has lightning. We don't know much else until we get through the notes here. And we also know they're adding new runes. Let's go ahead and see what's all new coming in on December. The update will be posting on November 9th, which is actually my birthday. So I think the entire update is my birthday gift from Undecember. I'll accept that entirely. First thing I noticed right here is the new raid boss is level 90. I kind of think we all suspected that. What else we got? The new raid Villiam will be added. The required level for the raid is 80. Oh, and then the cursed Zodiac Walker is lightning. That's the level 91. Okay, so level 80 and a level 90. Hopefully I'm reading this correctly. So there's two different versions. Okay, I see here. So you have to be level 80 to go into the raid, and the boss itself is a level 90 raid boss. There's new achievements and titles. Once you clear the raid, you can obtain a Runestone selection chest, as well as Gemstone of Courage as the reward. That's cool. That's going to be new. I don't think you get the Gemstones of Courage. That's the ore you can get to go spend at the vendors. So that'll be cool to see. And to be able to get that as a reward. I wonder how hard this boss is going to be. You can get a level 80 Runestone from the selection chest in the new raid as well. Awesome. I'll take it. Entering the new raid. You can enter through each act town on the recruitment board in Saludo. So how you enter any raid. As you enter, you're randomly matched for, blah, blah, blah. You can enter. It'll be reset every week on Monday and Thursday. So the same reset times. Remember, so like this is releasing on the 9th for Undecemberians, wherever they are. I don't know. I'm pretty ignorant because I'm an American and I don't know all the time zones and all that. But for us, it's actually a day earlier, so it'll be the 8th. So when they're saying on here Monday and Thursday, that's actually Sunday and Wednesday for us. So the number of raid entries will be deducted each time you clear. Even if you fail the raid, you can re-challenge it. So nothing new here in terms of how to enter the raid and how it works. That's all how it's all set up currently. Here's what I'm excited for, though. Like, the new raid boss is cool, but I'm more excited for new skill runes, and I'm kind of hoping I can puzzle them into one of my existing builds, so I don't need to get more character slots. But 9 new skill runes. They're going to add a Seal of Crowd Control Dodge. Okay, so this is a resource cost amp, has a 5-second cooldown, affects you. Max defense seal count is 1. Crowd control dodge chance. And then for the rare and legendary effects, they're increases the aura and seal effect. Okay. 30.3% crowd control dodge chance. So I'm thinking this would be pretty good for avoiding those obnoxious freezes and stuns that last for an excessive amount of time and are super annoying. And usually the cause of death, I think, for most players is when you get frozen and stunned. So I don't know, 30% might be worth it. And then as you level it up, I think this is at level 30. Is that what this means? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. We have Freeze Arrow. This has, this is like a book to read. Okay. Freeze Arrow. And that Seal of Crowd Control, it's worth mentioning that is obtained from the guild chest. Freeze Arrow is going to be, you can buy it on the shop, so you can go ahead and get it for 5,000 gold or whatever it is. It is an attack, area of effect, strike, cold projectile, bow, cannot use parallel shot, cannot split. Interesting. I really just want to see kind of what it looks like. I think they showed this off in the trailer, actually. I'm not going to go through this whole thing because I personally don't use bows, but there you go. I'll have the link down below if you do want to come in and read this novel of a skill description. Maybe we'll check it out one day when I try a bow build. For now, though, we're sticking to our spell casting and my alt that I'm not going to disclose yet because I'm kind of working on something, but we'll see what happens there. Wheel Slash. Melee damage over time at physical. Okay, this does seem interesting, especially and to note, these right here, the reason these are like a novel is because this is the when you increase the rarity, what you gain on there. So really you only need to read like the top half. Just kind of get an understanding of it. Okay, so Wheel Slash. It is a damage over time for 3 seconds to enemies hit. Stacks up to 5 times. Damage multiplier per stack. Physical damage over time. And remember, you could put a convert fire on this, or convert cold, or anything like that. I like it. It might have a place in my melee build that I'm kind of working on. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how big of a range. I'm kind of hoping, because we have the Crescent Slash, I think is what it's called right now, is like a frontal cleave melee attack. I'm hoping Wheel Slash is like maybe a full 360 cleave or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. And then you could increase the range so it attacks. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Sounds interesting. Definitely on my list of skills to check out. Next up, we have Guardian. Guardian is from the shop, and you can also get it to drop as well. Attack, melee, area of effect, strike, physical, and duration. Okay, so... Oh, I see. Okay, it's comparing the rune at level 1 versus the rune at level 30. Okay. I should just go off the level 1 then, just to kind of see what it actually does. Ooh, look here. Guaranteed critical hit against stunned enemies. Wow. So you can also disturb the monster. That's the name of the debuff, is disturb. So you could put a debuff, a link rune on this to increase the duration on that. And what this does is it's going to reduce the enemy's movement speed, attack speed, and cast speed. So maybe if you're running a support build, kind of like what we saw Ethos doing a day or two ago with his tank build, you know, this would be good. And I mean, the name kind of fits that as well, doesn't it? Guardian. For now, I don't really think this will be something I'm going to chase, unless maybe in the future if I really see that we truly need a kind of a support tank or something like that. But I do like the guaranteed critical hit against stun enemies, so that might make it more viable than what I'm thinking. This ability, Guardian, definitely I could see having a place, and I'm already thinking of a build just kind of factoring this in. So you can already put use count on there for a link rune, debuff. You could do physical. You can convert it. You can put on area of effect. There you go. That's a 5 link already. This is on my list. This is on my maybe list. So far, Wheel Slash and Guardian, and I could see these being pretty good synergy as well, because the Wheel Slash doesn't have, that could be a primary attack, and then you swoop in with your Guardian attacks every 5 seconds or whatever. It'll be more frequent than that since you can get more uses. Anyway, interesting skill. I'm kind of excited to check that out. Life Totem. This is a drop, or you can buy it for 5k gold. Okay, so this is your healing totem right here. This is huge. This is massive. This is massive right here. This is absolutely massive. I will definitely be using this in probably more than one build. And it goes, you can see at level 1, it's 20 HP per second, and at level 30, and it's only got a 5-second cooldown. And it stays out for 5 seconds. So you could always have this totem up. Definitely a high interest skill here. Protection Totem. This gives you barrier regen. 100%. I need this for my current flamethrower build. This will be... I will be grabbing this immediately and leveling this up. I have not been using totems because I feel like they're a little bit clunky, but I will make the sacrifice for that barrier regen and barrier. Yeah, Protection Totem will be going on to the flamethrower build 100%. That I've been looking all over for a skill to increase my barrier regen and the cycle reduction and stuff like that. I've probably spent too much time looking into barrier. Next up, we have Thunderbolt. This is a spell, strike, lightning, toggle damage taken. Okay, so this will be your way to apply shock, which debuffs enemies. So then you could come in here with another debuff link rune if you want, lightning. So what it is, and it looks like it is going to be one that you turn on. And then when you have this toggled on, everything is going to cost 15% more resource. It is going to have a 60% chance to trigger lightning damage. I'm not really sure. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure what triggers this. I don't know. We're going to find out. I mean, the thing is this comes out in like less than 12 hours, so we'll figure it out. But if it's before then, let me know down in the comments. I'm in my head, I'm thinking you're going to turn this on and it's going to have just a random chance to shoot out a lightning bolt with all these effects here. Lightning damage and the shock chance. And if that's the case, I will 100% be adding this into my flamethrower build as well. I have about 2 or 3 empty skill slots that I'm kind of between, so there you go. Thunderbolt and Protection Totem's already going to be taking up 2 of them. Penetrating Slash. This is a synthesis rune, and it is of magic rarity. So what that means is you're going to have 3 magic skill runes and smash them together and hope you get Penetrating Slash. Once you can actually do that, here's what the skill does. It is an attack, strike, physical, duration, and movement ability. Okay. So this will probably leap forward and slash. I'm assuming I can already kind of picture it in my head. And I think this was in the trailer as well. It does have a 7-second cooldown, but it does have a use count on it. So this could be another option to fit into those melee builds to help kind of move around in combat and stuff with your leap attack, roll. Now you have this one to add into your toolkit as well, I think anyway. So it has the use count, does physical damage, so you can convert it to any of the elements pretty much. You gain Oblivion for 2 seconds on kill. Does not look like it stacks, but I'm assuming Oblivion is your crit rate. So you get plus 40% crit rate for 2 seconds on kill. Shares cooldowns between offensive movement skills. Okay, there it is. I knew it was going to be there. So that will nullify having an additional, because it'll share the cooldown with leap attack. So, but nonetheless, it's cool. Maybe, I don't know if 2 seconds. 2 seconds is probably enough to like penetrate slash, do a ground slam real quick to get that guaranteed crit. You know, if you're doing that kind of build or something, I could see that being definitely useful. And you can see if you upgrade to rare, you get more of a use count. Legendaries 2, so that would get you 4 uses. Pretty cool skill. I can already picture build with that. Summon Twisted Abyssling. I have not played a minion build, so anyone that's played a minion build, here you go. Some might say this sounds twisted. That was a pretty bad joke, but we're going to keep going with the video here. So I don't really know what we're looking at for, oh, it does some sort of explosion. Okay, I don't know anything about minions, so again, this one will be down in the comments if you want to come in here and read this novel of a skill description. All right, so those are just the skill runes. I guess this is going to be a little bit longer of a video, but hopefully you're enjoying the video, and we're going to keep going and checking out what all is new. They're adding 12 new link runes. We're going to try to get through these a little bit quicker here. Vitality Recovery is magic. And this is only from the guild chest. It is a defense enhance rune. Remember, you can only have 1 defense and 1 offense enhance skill. We can have more than that equipped, but they share cooldowns. Defense shares cooldowns with other defense, same with offense. So Vitality Recovery, what is it? Gives you regeneration, which is your mana and health, for 10 seconds upon using the skill. What's the cooldown? I don't know if there's a cooldown. I'm not seeing one. Cannot be linked to a common buff. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not sure what the cooldown is on this, but if there's truly no cooldown, then cool. Might use it. Focus Defense. This is another one from the guild chest. This is another defense rune here. Defense Enhance. This gives you focus. So you gain focus for 10 seconds whenever you use a defense enhanced skill. So that is block expertise, block recovery cooldown, speed. Okay. Block recovery, speed increase. So you can recover from blocking quicker. So there must be some sort of internal cooldown between blocks. I did not know that about the blocking mechanic. And you also gain dodge. So block and dodge. Cool. Definitely, if you're going that route, and maybe you need this to get you up a little bit more in terms of block and dodge. I personally probably won't be using that one. And I just actually realized there's no cooldown because these are link runes, not skill runes. Doy. Let's keep going on here, guys. Okay. Link runes, not skill runes. Copy that. Quick shouts. This will be a... Oh, these are only from unique dungeons. Okay. It will make your shouts cost more, but you cast faster, 20% faster, in fact. Recovery speed, that'll be great. And rune cooldown recovery. Oh, these are for... Oh, so it has to be at least rare in order to get the cooldown reduction there. Gotcha. So when you first get it, it'll be magic, and it's just going to be cast speed. Gotcha. Cool. I haven't messed around with shouts, so I really don't have an opinion on that. Quick sentry installation. This is another one from uniques. This is a sentry. Sentry install speed and attack speed. Okay, I have not messed with the sentry build yet. Totems. Ooh. This might be great for that protection totem we were talking about earlier. Definitely on my list. I got to figure out exactly how to get it. I don't know if it's just any unique dungeon or if it's like a specific one. I'm assuming it's just any. Next up, we have grip strength. This is a magic, and this is from synthesis as well. So remember, you got to have 3 magic link runes, smash them together on the alchemy table, and hope you get this one if that's what you're looking for. This is going to be able to be linked to melee, attack, and strike skills. Okay, we have potential here. And it looks like it's going to be based around if you're using a one-handed or two-handed weapon. So two-handed is 7% more damage, and hit rate. Hit rate is dampened. So you lose 15% hit rate with 2 hands, but you get a damage increase. However, if you use this with a one-handed weapon, so maybe if you're dual wielding, you'll get just 10% more damage. Interesting skill rune. Not sure if the just 10% more, I guess you can level it up to 4. Yeah, that'd probably be worth it. I might fit this link rune in. It's not high on my list, but it's on my list. Offset, counterattack. This is another synthesis rune. Attack, spell, and strike. Resource cost increase. 20% damage increase. Reflect damage taken. And these are all if you upgrade them, remember, through rare. So these are not going to be on the base effect. But look at this. Barrier regeneration. Barrier regeneration. That is what I want. It doesn't go up at level 30? Interesting. Well, anyway, it's there. It's cool. Maybe. We'll think about it. Area totem. Definitely going to need this. This is a synthesis rare. So you're going to have 3 yellow skill runes. Smash them together and hope you get this. I know that'll take me a little bit of time, but I could definitely see this being useful for my totem that I'm wanting to use. Versatility. Did I say that word right? I don't know. Someone will let me know if I didn't. Resource cost increase. This is an attack enhance, by the way. Versatility, in fact, which is 10 seconds when you use an attack enhance skill. Remember, we have defense enhance and attack enhance, so this would be your attack enhance, okay? This will give you more attack speed, cast speed, armor penetration, and elemental. Wow, this is huge. For 10 seconds whenever you use that skill. Because some of those attack skills don't have that long of a cooldown, so you could almost always have this up. And then by leveling it, you increase the effects. So it'd be at level 30, you'd gain 20% of 10%, basically, right? Isn't that how that works? So a little bit. It'll go up by a little bit. Wow, this one right here will be another game changer for my... But this is barrier absorb. It's magic. You get it through synthesis. But it is a spell and strike. And my flamethrower build is not a strike skill. It is a channeling skill. So it might be time to switch to fireball. No, I'm not going to. I'm married to a flamethrower. Flamethrower for life. This will give you that barrier absorb on hit, which is actually really crazy. I mean that really could be game changer for my barrier stuff. Preserve mana synthesis. This is an attack or spell. You gain a stack of preserve upon using the skill. Preserve gives you So every 1 second, you're going to recover 30% of mana spent during that time that you're stacking up, I guess. So basically, this will hopefully help you get more mana back. I don't know. Pulverize, resource cost reduction. This is a strike. Rare, another rare synthesis. Chance to gain Pulverize on non-critical hit. Pulverize will stack up to 5 times. Each stack lasts for 4 seconds. And it will give you strike damage per stack. But once you do crit, you're going to lose your Pulverize stack. So basically what this is going to do is just increase your damage as long, no crit, damage increase. And then once you crit, you lose the damage increase and it starts all over again. So I definitely see this being a really good link rune actually. Because look at this. Per stack. That's over 30% damage amplification. Just right there. It's 30% more damage until you crit. So if you're running a high crit build, then probably not. But all right, 5 new. Wow, there's a lot in this update, man. 5 new runestones. 5 new runestones. Awesome. Runestones are the things you get from the raid that go at the top of your skill tree that can buff a random node in your skill web. There is. Okay, so you can see the grade here. This is kind of important because the rares are pretty rare unless you're super lucky. And these are from the new raid as well. And there's one synthesis rune, which is damage against elites increased by 25%. Yeah, okay, cool. And that's through synthesis. So the new ones you can get from the raid is attack speed, cast speed, attack enhance, and defense enhance. Yeah, they're cool. They're nothing that really stands out to me. I like the runestones in the game, but I'm not overly thrilled with how uncommon they are to get and how much RNG there is to get them in the right location on the web and then the right stats on the skill runes. Anyway, that's a different conversation for another day. They're going to be adding a new pet, of course, $8. I saw someone saying that they thought 100 diamonds is the equivalent to $1. It's not. 100 diamonds is the equivalent to closer to $2. So $8 for that turtle. And remember, that's a little bit subjective because if you buy the diamonds in a bundle, you get like a discount. So really it's like maybe $1.90 or something. But yeah, it's $2. The new portal skins. Cool. Is it going to load? There it is. I'm not buying it, but it does look cool. A new chaos dungeon will be added. Cool. The new Chaos unique card will be dropped in Chaos Dungeon by chance. It is called a Fugitive's Farmland. Track down the escaped scarecrow you can track down quickly through the tracking buff. While you are tracking, stolen rune chests will drop from monsters that you run into. Sounds cool. If anyone gets a hold of that, let me know and let me run it with you. It'd be awesome. 8 options that can be given to magic and rare runestones are added. Okay, so these are your runestone effects that I was talking about. That's pretty, really random, but definitely love to see some of these in here. And the reason they added these is because there's new skills, so they have to have those in there as options. Improvements, skill runes. Several skill runes will be improved. We're not going to go through all these because a lot of, well, I don't use either of these skills. So links down in the description if you want to go through these and see if maybe you're getting buffed or nerfed. Rune Knight's basic attack. This is a minion type deal. I don't do minions, so I don't know much about that. Attack speed's getting raised though, so maybe that's good. UI, other changes. Sound improvements for PC, bug fixes. Some of these, sometimes they put really good stuff down here in these small prints. So, let's see here. It was right next to the boss. Meh. Fixed an issue when some rare monsters could not move. I mean, it sounds like an important bug fix. Toxic Flame, a stack effect, did a different damage that is not Toxic Flame. Shout skill rune effect. Not showing the tooltip. All right. Well, thank you. And that's true. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video. I know this was a long one. And if you watched the video this far,
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it.
That's going to wrap it up for this Undecember video. I know it was a long one today, but thank you for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoyed the video, because I had fun going through and seeing what all is new in the update. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Consider taking it one step further with a super thanks, or maybe become a channel member today. If you haven't joined our Discord yet, feel free to come over and join our growing community. We'd love to have a chat. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.